Hello, I'm Dylan Duncan, and welcome to Horrortober 3. It's just gonna get a lot worse. The madness has returned. Mostly Ghostly. Mostly Ghostly came out in 2008, and it's the only kids movie on the Horrortober list. And yeah, I have a list. This is actually the review that this is the review I actually was looking forward to most. I love going back to my past and my childhood. This movie actually was a big part of my childhood. Mostly Ghostly is a Disney Channel original movie, and it's basically about this kid named Max. He wants to be a magician, and Max, he's in the house of a dead family. Two of the kids, Nikki and Tara, appear as we find out there's like a portal to the underworld in the basement, and now and the villain of the movie being Fear is trying to bring the ghost back. So that's most Ghostly, and I kind of like this movie. See, the thing is, I've never understood nostalgia. The thing is that I rarely ever go back to shows and movies I've watched before in my life. And now I understand what that feels like. Nostalgia. Watching this movie again, I felt like I was back in 2008. I was like, holy shit, I'm back in 2008. And that's what you get from this. That's what you get from this movie. You totally feel that, and I love it. But we're gonna have to go into the actual review. Let's talk about something I like about the movie. Fears is he's just the best character in the movie. He just is. They were trying to be clever with that. It's just like in IMDb, he's credited with like spelling Fears with the P. And I was like, you might as well just call him Fears. That's what he is. Just spelled with an F. God. It's a Disney Channel original movie. Why do you need subtlety for? And yeah, he's the best part of the movie. Any scene, like with Max and all them, I was like, can we please go back to Fears? He's the best part of the movie. And the guy who plays him, Brian Stefan. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. He was in the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and he's probably the best actor in the movie. Because even the other adult actors pretty much suck in this movie. And he's the best because he had so much great scenes. And there actually was some, and most of the scenes that I actually laugh at, well actually the only scenes that I laughed at were with him.
Hi, Tara and Nikki. What, Frank?
Imagine how much this movie used to creep the shit out of me. This movie creeped me out as a kid. I was 8 years old when this movie came out, and it creeped me out. First shot of this movie, Fear actually show up, and he looks straight at the camera. And I was like, holy, and that always creeped me out. Like the idea of like someone watching you as an audience member. That's some really good shit. Plus, as a kid, I don't know why, people with white skin always freaked me out. And the makeup in this movie actually is pretty good, except some parts you can definitely see that the makeup's like on his face only. And it might be because the actor is naturally bald. Yeah, there are actually some creep. If you really want to see the scene that freaked me out as a kid, here you go.
Can I have a glass of water?
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I'd be in the bed and like I would like to try my best to stay in this direction because I always thought he was breathing down my neck on the other direction. That was creepy shit. This movie's balls too. There actually is some really intense shit in this movie. Obviously, I'm an adult now, so I'm not scared of it. But there are some intense ass moments, like this one scene where like Fears is in Max's face, and like he has these freaking dentist drills for fingers, and he's like putting his mouth. I was like, oh my god, this would. It's like, God, if I was him, I'd be pissing my pants right now. Cause there's like fucking this creepy shit. And also the makeup actually, like the makeup, there's one scene where like Max, like he's like walking through this, like it's like the underworld. And there's barely any dialogue. It's all the music really, and you see all these different ghost designs, and the makeup actually does look really good. And just kind of creepy. They don't even say a thing, and it drives to fear. I like that. The movie actually has some balls. Let's go into things I don't like about this movie. You're probably saying, well, Dylan, does the acting does the acting hold up? Do the characters hold up? It's a Disney Channel original movie. How do you think it holds up? Not at all. Like I said, the guy who plays Fears, he's the best actor in the movie. That's it. The guy, I mean, a little pro tip, a little random thing I thought about. The guy who plays Max, he looks a lot like Jordan when he was a kid. Except without the black hair, except without the blonde hair. That's a weird thing to say, but I just did it anyway. But like I said, Tara and Nikki, they're not too bad. Nikki's pretty annoying. Like, he's not that annoying. Tara actually is probably the second best actor in the movie because she actually has some legitimately, I chuckled a little bit at her. The one that really annoyed the shit out of me was fucking Max. Max yells he screams every fucking minute. Like, every 5 minutes, he's screaming at something. I'm like, dude, why the fuck are you I know that this is supposed to be a, kids horror movie, but damn. And the scream is so fucking annoying. Even when he's talking to his family, he is screaming to top of his lungs. I'm like, just shut the fuck up. I mean, it's annoying as shit. Yeah. It's also this weird ass subplot. It was a thing. It's kind of a nitpick, but it's so obvious. I'm surprised no one thought of this. Is that Max is crushing on this girl, and I'm assuming Max is in like maybe elementary to middle school. This bitch looks like she's in high school. Like, I guarantee you, she probably is in high school because there's no way, and I repeat, no way that she's in elementary or middle school because there's no girl that damn big. Even, and you could say, well, maybe it's a growth spurt. No, the other girl is about the same size as her. There's a scene where this girl and Max's mom are in a room together and they're the same fucking height. I'm like, yeah, this bitch ain't in elementary school. And really, there's some really weird sexual undertones with that. Something I don't think Disney movies should have in them. When Disney tries to do sexual overtones, it's just really awkward as shit. That's kind of how this movie is. And like I said about the Fears thing, is like every scene that didn't involve Fears, I was like, can we please go back to Fears? He's the only thing saving this movie. And the dialogue isn't the best. I mean, it's a Disney Channel original movie. That's the thing I was worried about going in this movie. I thought, oh, I'm gonna be cringing a lot. Guess what? I was cringing a lot. It's just what it's like watching a Disney Channel original movie, especially one that came out in fucking 2008. So, this movie is enjoyable. I mean, it's watchable, and it has some good merits. I'm gonna give Mostly Ghostly a B. If it wasn't for the screaming and the really shitty characters, this movie actually get an A. But Fears is too badass not to give credit to. So yeah. I do recommend this movie. It's actually on YouTube. That's how I saw the movie. I saw it on YouTube. I put the link in the description if you want to watch it. So yeah, this movie's good. So yeah, like, subscribe to whatever you want.